should probably start doing these at the morning time because I am so exhausted right now. Hi. The NaNoWriMo is going pretty good. I was able to get my word count up, and yeah, it's taking some interesting turns. Finally got to an interesting scene by skipping an entire chapter, so future me is gonna love me for that. Wait, what's the opposite of love? Anyway, what my wife's been doing actually for the past week since the first is we've actually given up TV altogether. We do YouTube videos and things like that, but like full on like DVDs or like Netflix binging and that kind of stuff. That's been put away. Big hand. That's been put away, and it's actually really interesting because we've been filling that time with reading books. Fairly entertaining. Who knew? Actually, I haven't read, gosh, for probably about 6 months now. And as a writer, that's probably not the greatest thing. And so it's good to get back into the words because, movies and TV shows are great, but it really doesn't, it's not the idiom in which, or the medium that I am, creating it. So it's good to come back to that. I actually just finished reading Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which was, it was good. There were some elements about it that I really loved and some elements about it that I really did not. I might do a blog post or something about that, just to not so much critique, but just to give kind of my opinion of that. Right now I'm reading, oh god, what am I reading again? I forgot. A Court of Thorns and Roses. I am so tired. I can't even remember the book. I was actually going to say Court of Mist and Fury, but that's actually the sequel. And that's the one my wife wants me to really read. I don't know why. And my wife is actually currently reading Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, and she's been busting a gut because apparently it's super awkward. gets very interesting. I'll probably have to read that one too. She's nodding at me. Yes, I'll probably need to read that too. Yeah. So again, going back to the TV thing, we've kind of squared it off, except we are working hard for our playtime in that instead of doing the regular 1667 words a day, we're doing 2,000, and what that allows us to do is have a day off, and we're actually going to use that day off Sunday to watch Doctor Strange. I'm very excited about that. Apparently it's like ridiculous visually. It makes, Inception and the Matrix look like Tinker Toys. I don't know. That's what I've heard and what I've made up because that's just my impression because I've seen the trailers and it looks just looks really trippy, and people saying that it lives up to the hype. So I'm like, awesome. So we'll see how that is, and I think that's about it for now. Probably gonna go to bed soon because even now I see my eyes drooping and I'm matching the couch. Whoops. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Remember, this week is daylight savings time. And in the 22nd century, when we still have daylight savings time, we'll probably wish that we stopped because it is the most ridiculous thing in the world. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So ridiculous.